comes a new challenger.
More beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to get a breather with a projectile. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 1 blazing through that drive gauge to try and set the pace. Whiffs the throw. Both fighters may be looking to risk going in with an empty SA gauge so they can fill it quickly. I think both fighters want to keep an eye on their drive gauge and try to refill it whenever they can. Gets the knockdown, and now side switch with the back throw. Looking for it, brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? KO! Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Goes for the jump in to start. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Can't tech the throw. Drive rush to keep it going. Going in, they're going for the super art. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Brushes that off and keeps going. Getting that extra juicer with Kagero no Mai. In there. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Starts things off with a jump in. Goes for the jump in. Drops them. Still plenty of time left. What are they gonna do?
Stay down.
Jump? Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? A jump? Crowns them from above. Amazing! Wow, that throw did some juicy damage. Impact squat. Player 2, this is gonna hurt. Both top. Oh, yo! Rock super hit. What were they thinking? Player 2, there's a burnout. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Quick step forward. They're in range. This could lead to some big damage. What? What a sick punish counter!
Ken wins.
Player 2 has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
Round one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Dashes. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Trips him up. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. The low kick connects. Goes for the throw. Ooh, will they hit, whip, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Projectile to try and change the situation. That drive impact is blocked. Decides to meet them in the air. Knockdown. Life lead opens up. Throws them. What's next? They are not afraid to let the overdrive art fly. Even KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Fight.
Immediate jump in. Who's going to start things off? Will this super art connect? The super doesn't hit. Lighting up the skies with Kagero no Mai. Will that super be the turning point? Fights out of the corner. Ooh, it's getting hot here. Calm down, right? Doesn't miss a beat. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna put good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact? Zones with the firework. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player 1 is dominating this match. A quick breather. And
This is gonna be bad news. KO. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Starts things off with a jump in. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Player one
Manage their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm.
tries to make something happen with an overdrive art. They push their way out of an impact squash. Player two, nothing stops this train.
Make the enemy shield and get that buff. The attack continues.
Tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Who will set the bait at this range? Can this drive bring them back? Connects with the throw. Player gotta do better than that. The overhead did not. Player two, no, stunned off the wall. Wall flat into the drive break.
Bring in the heat.
Come on now, let me hear you say it.
Shinryu. Peppa.
Noticeable.
The flames lit and Mod powered up again. Take us.
Impact squash.
Oh, looks like Mine's getting ready to go full energy.
What a finish. Player two made some smart moves there. Great game.
Training. Marvelous steel works.
Earn my stripes cause you know I'm do or die with this.
Welcome.
Super hard-headed. Call me crazy, but you is not my psychiatrist. Been through a lifetime of strife and struggling. Be the best, that's my covenant. And I'm smart, that's my legacy.
Here comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Gotta do this. Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Tries to bait him with the projectile. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. The super armor does its job. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult. Super art activated. Expect something big here. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes.
Combo with the target combo. Picks up the win with the counter hit. Looked like they were baiting their opponent into making a mistake.
Round
Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Who's going to start things off?
Past your bedtime.
Grabs them, backs them into the corner in a hurry. Going old school, getting that extra juice in the Kagero no mind. Player one is not. Ooh, it's getting hot here. Calm down, guys. Shoryuken? A parry? Gets the counter hit for the win. They're so good at whiff punishing. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Gotta do this. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Ooh, what's this? The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. What are they thinking here? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Misses the drive impact. All right, what's coming up next? Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Makes a huge statement with that finish. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Checks him with the projectile. Combo with the target combo. Big, low, reaching heavy. That combo did decent damage. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Oh, what's this? They can't squander this punish counter chance. Player one in dire straits with burnout. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Big super. Ooh, what a smart throw. Drives it back misses.
Nothing.
Player one is in a very good spot now. Oh, here we go. Player one can't use any. What a finish.
Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good.
Round one.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Zones with the fireball. Gets the hits him with the stop and pop. The combo's there. Can't tech the throw. All right. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Player two is maintaining the KO. Player two sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. A brave forward jump there to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Big counter. Brushes that off and keeps going. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. The throw whiffs. Gets the jump in. Player one, the punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Player one can't use any drive moves without burning out. Blocks the impact. It opts for the critical large. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Sets up with the jump in. Drops it hard. What a sick counter. It's like they knew exactly what was gonna happen.
Judy.
Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Big, low, reaching heavy. Throws him down. Jump in, finds the mark. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Neither of them willing to back off here. Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Combo with the target combo.
Gotcha.
Sees it coming and blocks it out. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. KO! Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jump in. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Hits them with a stop and pop. Heats it up with a combo into super. Shippo Jinrai doing the business. Jumps. There's a change of sides. Player two is working with a better gauge. What can they do? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Katsu's out of the quick tap. In there. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Show me everything. Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Perfect air-to-air. Well-timed command throw there. Player one with the life lead. Lots of aggression from both. Oh! The drive impact netted them a sweet punish counter. Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player two is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Reads them. The big play does it. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Oh! Hits them with a stop and pop. Target locked and scoop. Closes the gap. Looking for a chance. Knockdown and saw that coming. Player one will look. Were they baiting them into that? Triple Jinrai hits. Good damage on it. Both fighters planning something? Player one is it knocked them out of the air. Oh, here we go. Shoots their shot. Oh, burnout. Do they mean to be flatline zone? Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Open with a jump in. Double lariat, looking to plant him with a pile driver. Player one with the lead. Will they go for offense or defense? Dangerous range here. Player draw super hard incoming. Dragon Last Flame cooks him up good. Can they make a impact squat? But Hawk's nothing but air. Takes them up. What now? And eats it. Nothing stops this train. Putting it all on the line. Player one, they are done. Get that bank account ready because that fight was easy money.
Up and over! How's this? Let's get this! You can! Go, Tom! You can!
Now, find a new rival.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Gotta do round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. The drive impact nets them a sweet punishment. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Overhead. Oh! Player one chases them down. Sticks the combo. All right, will this super art connect? Neither of them willing to back off. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Hold your breath. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Finishes with the throw. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Immediate jump in. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Hits them with a stop and pop. Goes with a safe stuff with that target combo. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Going in, player one, and ooh, burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Knockdown and player one has an empty drive gauge. That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Player one raw critical. What's gonna happen? This is gonna kill. No doubt about it.
Sit down and shut up!
What a finish!
Woo! I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Blocks it. Gets right in there. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Deals some damage with that quick combo. All right. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Neither of them willing to back off yet. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Taking stock. The jump-in is denied. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Goes for the jump-in to start. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, hits them with a stop and bop. Early round decisions are so important. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Uses the target combo as a filler. Smart play with the throw. A quick breather. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. The drive impact is denied. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Brushes that off and keeps going. Going in. Hopes with a medium kick. Bear knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Drops him hard. Not so fast. Player one needs to use the threat of the break through with the throw. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Immediate jump in. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Blocks it. There's an overdrive arc. Both five connects with the throw. Manages to hit them with a stop and bop. Ooh, what a smart throw. Both sides. This can lead to some big damage. Plenty of health. Full gauges. Let's go. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Wow, sat and waited for this opening. There's a drive impact.
Super Art to show up what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Beats them down with the super. Now that's how you take a round.
Player one was an absolute beast in that match.